And there's Steph and Curry. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Pajemski in at the two-guard spot. Nearing the midway point of the season now, GA. What do you think is most important for teams to focus on at this point?
I think just... trying to establish overall continuity. You want to head into the second half of the season with some momentum behind you, as well as just general confidence.
Irving passes to Lively. Back to Irving. And it's good off the glass.
He's such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Curry against Doncic. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Here's Curry. The Mavericks pull it in. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one. Which can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Curry doing it again with the quickest releases we've ever seen.
From deep three-point territory. They get it back. Lively. Tries yet again, and he sinks the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Golden State moving the ball around. They grab their own miss. Looney with the bucket.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Irving for three. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Shot on the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Over in the corner, Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Curry passes to Kuminga. And that one is good.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Lively. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. It's up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving kicks to Doncic. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Scooped up. Outside for Curry from downtown. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Both teams will make substitutions. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains. This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in.
1:32 left to play in the first. Doncic kicks to Powell. Outside Williams to the middle. Here's Doncic. The Warriors pull it in, and this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Hardaway passes to Powell. Now here's Williams. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game. Curry's checked in for Doncic.
Substitution on the court.
Inside. Hardaway kicks to Williams. Pass to Powell. Dishes it to Green. Just 3 to shoot. Over Moody. Here's Powell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Sharge passes to Paul. Connects from three-point range.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. A shot by Curry, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Moody. Takes the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Moody's got 7.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Running the wings, they'll go at Curry and Thompson. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Jackson Davis in a power forward position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back, and Klay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
Irving on target from 13 feet. 6 points for him.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
The pass to Thompson. Here's Jackson Davis. Defended by Jones. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And he gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Paul passes to Looney. Curry on the wing. Curry crashes inside.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Exum passes to Curry. Banked in off the glass.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Passes to Paul. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And that one drops for him. Lively's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Exum passes to Lively. Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Thompson. Left side, Irving. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Tries again. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, focus from Looney coming in there as he did not alter his shot one bit. Confident in that attempt.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, might as well go for a top pick, get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation, and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, DA. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. And that's now 10 points for Klay Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The 3 for Doncic. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Curry with the 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Hardaway, 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Second team foul.
1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Wow, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Fires the 3, and it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 19 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Yep, it counts. Warriors leading by 18. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Over in the corner, Williams tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Curry way outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 21. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, running.
58.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each, and the first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 22 points and 2 assists. He didn't perform up to his standard. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot.
There are many shots that Klay Thompson can hit, including that one. That's called a floater.
Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And how about Kuminga, one of just a handful of NBA players from Congo.
And Greg, those players from the Congo, they have achieved some of the highest level of recognition in our league. NBA champions, Hall of Famer. The player list is short, but boy, they're distinguished. Kyrie has so many layers to what he can do to you offensively. Loves pulling out the soft, delicate floater.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
Team foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution for your Warriors.
And Thompson kicks to Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State.
That's just a good look from Klay as his teammate was open.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Over in the corner, Doncic. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Rudy's checked in for Thompson. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Right side, Irving fades and shoots. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Stephen Curry. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
To the wing right side. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Irving. Offensive rebound. Here's Lively. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Mavericks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Dante Exum is checked in for the Mavericks. Warriors leading by 21. Pass to Paul. Latrey. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Paul for 3. Exum pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 19. Right side, Irving. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Pass to Podziemski. Launches a 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Please check in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Dante Exum.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. His last 10 games, he's averaging 7 points a game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Paul. Out to Šarić. Moody the pass to Šarić. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Powell. And the Warriors miss again. Mavericks trail by 11. To the inside. And there is Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Irving. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Moody drains it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 12.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Back to Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Šarić. Got it. Good job in the low post. Šarić has got his first points of the game.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 6 points for Tim Hardaway. The 3. And the Warriors get it back. And the shot is good.
Well, Dayo does a nice job recovering and uses his size to beat out the smaller defender.
The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Warriors lead by 9. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Gain control. Come on now. Every pass, every possession. Play with.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson and Wiggins slide in at the forward spots. Then there's Steph and Curry. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Pajemski in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
And the pass to Powell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Thompson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Looney. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 14. And it's Wiggins missing. Maverick shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Harden. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 11 rebounds in the game. Thompson misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. The important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. This is it to Lively. And here is Williams. Pass to Lively. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Second team foul.
Warriors leading by 15. On its way from Curry for 2. From the top of the key, he buries it. Curry's got 30.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Hardy passes to Williams. Here's Lively. Back to Williams. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Williams.
Grant Williams. 2 shots.
That one is no good. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 15-5 run. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Mavericks are gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. Dallas making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and Kuminga comes to help. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Hardy. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody.
Third team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the
Checking
game.
in for the Mavericks.
Doncic is checked in for Harden. Doncic finds Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter. Doncic against Curry. Another three for Golden State.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seems.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Down low, and the dunk by Powell.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. Over to the wing. Here's Moody. And another three for Golden State.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Thompson for the triple. He can't hit that time. Now here's Hardy. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Once again,
for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and
to tonight's game. We hope you enjoyed yourself, and we look forward.
They don't really like me talking much.